Alright, so we're going to get started on our roux here. Right now we still just have butter and onions in there. The onions are starting to be a little bit more translucent, but nothing incredible, which is fine. If they have some of the crisp left over when we're done, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that we have flour. Flour is what lets us make a roux. I'm going to turn the heat down to about, I don't know, halfway between low and medium, a little bit more towards medium, I guess. Sort of stop the simmer ideally. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add some flour to this mixture. And what it's going to do is going to thicken up. And essentially, however thick we make it now is going to determine how thick our cheese sauce is. So I'm going to add, sort of by big hulking tablespoons, flour in. I'm going to start with one big one and one sort of small one and stir it in. And flour is sort of bitter, I guess, is the flavor it has. And so whenever we're cooking savory with it, we want to cook off. We want to cook it down a little bit, cook off some of the flavor. It's just sort of otherwise it just won't taste particularly good. It'll add a little bit of an aftertaste, I guess. So yeah, I want this to be fairly thick. We're gonna add a good amount of broth to it. Good amount of chicken broth. So that was probably, I don't know, maybe like, yeah, see, this is looking more like what we want. It's almost like a dough. It sort of looks like a dough, actually. I guess that's actually what it is. It's butter and flour. The next thing we're going to do in a moment, going to let that sit for a second, and I'll be right back.